Flagler Beach called a meeting with us. It was titled How Tourism Has Having a Negative Impact on the City.
And Flagler County Commission Chair Joe Mullen says he was concerned since tourism in Flagler Beach is a major moneymaker for the entire county. Mullen says he met with Flagler Beach City Commission Chair Ken Bryan, City Manager William Whitson, County Administrator Heidi Petito, the Chamber, and a business representative.
Immediately they came out and said, look, we've got some financial challenges. We've got some things coming up and we need some help, and we feel like we should get more share of the tourism tax. We went over a lot of the numbers, and the numbers show they're getting almost 3 times what they should get.
To help ease the financial burden, Mullins tells WNZF he had a proposal for Flagler Beach.
My first thing when I walked in is, I was very blunt, and I said, I know this is a financial issue. I know Volusia County runs their beach. Do we want to solve the problem by turning the beach over to the county, and we'll take that off your hands 100%? And from their reaction, I know that's not what they want. They were pretty shocked. But that's not what we want. We want just to take the burden off, and we want to work together. We talked about consolidating some services. There's a lot of duplicated services in the county, and we're about to hit one of the biggest recessions we've ever seen if we're not already in it.
Mullen says going forward, Flagler Beach and the county will continue to meet monthly to strategize ways in which they can work together.
And I laughed at the end of it, and I said, we need to just do away with the bridge and build land across the way so we can bridge it together permanently and not have people say stay on that side of the bridge, because at the end of the day, we need people on both sides of the bridge.
This local news is a service of Flagler County's Toyota dealer, Beaver Toyota, US 1 St. Augustine, here to wow you.
Now that Flagler Beach is not doing their event, we do anticipate getting more people here.
Now that Palm Coast's 4th of July fireworks show is the only game in town, they're expecting larger crowds, and that means more security, more parking, and more volunteers. Roy Seeger is director of the Flagler Executive Airport.
We're going to have some warbirds doing some flybys for us. We're going to have the Fireflight helicopter with the American flags. Also, we have a demonstration with remote control aircraft. So we have some cool things that are going to be here to keep the crowd going, along with the concerts throughout the day and a bunch of food trucks. So it's going to be a great day to celebrate our independence.
The fireworks over the runways is made possible through a partnership between the city, Flagler County, the airport, and Flagler Broadcasting. It's totally free and happening July 3rd with parking available on the main aircraft apron and overflow parking across the street at Flagler Palm Coast High School.
So you can park over there. We'll have shuttles running back and forth. But also, if you're just coming and you just want to see the fireworks, you can come on the backside of the airport off of Fenway, from Belterre to Fenway, and you can actually watch the fireworks from there as well.
Gates open at 4 p.m. with an official Independence Day ceremony at 7 p.m. Fireworks will light up the sky at 9 p.m. From the WNZF Newsroom, I'm Amy Cherry.
Palm Coast lawmakers are considering action now to ensure a future road project can move forward.
The project is a flyover road to link the eastern end of Whiteview Parkway to Old Kings Road. Deputy Chief Development Officer Ray Tyner told the City Council an apartment complex developer proposed trading a 1.4-acre land parcel at that location with one of the same size that the city owns so their project can proceed and the city can build the road.
City staff took a look at it and wanted to make sure through our engineering division and planning and our city engineers and traffic engineer, take a look at the proposal. And we looked at it and we thought that it made a lot of sense to be able to do that.
Councilman Eddie Branchino is in favor of the proposal.
Just that basically it's a swap. That's what it is. It's a swap that in no way, shape, or form could hurt us. Meanwhile, we'll help somebody else. And we're still not losing anything. So I don't see a problem here, to be honest.
The City Council may vote on the swap at a future meeting. For Flagler's Morning News, I'm Rich Petchke.
The Flagler County Sheriff's Office held a summit on domestic violence.
At the recent local domestic violence summit, Flagler County Sheriff Rick Staley spoke how domestic violence affects every county and city in our country. The only way to tackle a problem this size is to work together as a community and attack it from every angle.
While we have made great strides in domestic violence is down, we still have a ways to go. It was great for all our community partners to get together as we emphasize again the need to work and protect victims of domestic violence.
Various committees had representation, including faith-based organizations, women's shelters, the state attorney's office, and the Flagler Humane Society. A follow-up domestic violence summit will be scheduled to continue the sheriff's initiative against domestic violence in Flagler County. For Flagler's Morning News, I'm Karen Johnson.
How is it that Flagler County got Narcan?
Flagler County Drug Court Foundation's Narcan administrator Renee DeAngelis said they applied for a grant for it a couple of years ago.
We got the grant in October of 2020, and then in January of 2021, we actually had the Narcan in our hands. It was delivered to us.
DeAngelis said that the task force did its first training and distribution of the anti-overdose drug that same month. Since then, she said, they've trained and distributed Narcan to about 16 groups in the county. If your organization would like to find out more about Narcan, contact the Flagler County Drug Court Foundation. Flagler Health Matters is on WNZF on Saturday mornings at 11:30 and anytime on the Flagler radio app. Tomorrow, what Narcan is and what it is not. From the WNZF newsroom, I'm Deb Albertson.
And now you're up to date on Flagler's Morning News. I'm Rich Carroll.